Hey folks, how y'all doing? It's been about 2 weeks since I did one of these videos. Been very busy the last couple of weeks with the nonprofit, plugging in some real estate stuff and doing the day job work. A lot of things are starting to happen. We have a program for my regular job that was dead for about a year and a half, and now it's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up in a way that, sorry, it's bouncing. It's starting to pick up in a way that everything is happening at once. So, focusing on that. Then we had the Veterans Gallery last 2 weekends ago, and we had the air show and a few other events going on last weekend. So I had to focus on those as well. So it kind of took a lot of time and energy put into those efforts. Matter of fact, I ended up taking a week off after Memorial Day weekend. I took the rest of that week off to make sure that the gallery was set, and with that, I wasn't able to get down there and do everything I wanted to do in the time that I wanted to do because I had real estate things that I had to do, showings and whatnot, talk to lenders and all the different stuff. So life gets in the way sometimes. Take a break, let people know what's going on. But I wanted to chime in today and talk a little bit about lending and where you're at. It's nice to go out and see homes. It's really good, but you got to keep in mind that you want to look at homes that are within your price range. And sometimes you think you're at a price range, but it ends up you're not, and it kind of sucks because as a real estate agent, as a realtor, I'm confident that this person is going to qualify for this much, or this couple is going to get that much, or whatever the case may be. So we kind of start looking at homes, and then you get that call from the lender, and they're like, no, we couldn't get them, we couldn't do it, whatever the case may be. So I have two clients actually that just need work on their credit to get a little bit more money, put them in a better spot so they can get the homes they want to get into. But the problem is you got to build the credit, and sometimes if you don't have any debt, the best thing to do, as long as you can manage it, is get yourself a small credit card. Make sure you pay that credit card off right away, so that way you don't have the debt, but it shows you have revolving credit, right? You're making the payments. I'm not saying go get a $4,000 credit card, max it out, and try to pay $4,000 at one time. No. Keep it simple. What happened with me when I bought my house 10 years ago, is my credit was just there, and I needed a little bit of a boost. So my lender recommended I get one of those finger hut cards, and finger hut got a lot of cool stuff. Some stuff you use, some stuff you don't. Like the catalog of Amazons. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you that don't know what finger hut is, it's a catalog of a whole lot of stuff. Think of Amazon in a booklet that used to, get shipped out. You'd have to subscribe, and you get that booklet once a month, and you'd look through it, and if you want to order stuff, you can, and all the cool stuff. So I ended up getting a finger hut card. I ordered a few things. I think it was like $500, and I ordered about $250, $300 worth of stuff, and I just made $50 payments, right? So I didn't pay it off and then use it again and pay it off. I just made $50 payments, and not even 2-3 months later, my credit boosted up really good, and I was able to qualify for the VA loan that I got into the house. Sometimes it's something as small as that. Sometimes it's as big as, you need to get off of credit cards to get off of debt. Or you need to, if you have collections, you need to get those off of your record. Delinquent payments are going to hurt your record. So, staying on top of things is really key for keeping a good credit score. That way, if you're looking to buy buy a house and get you qualified for the best that you can get. Caveat to that, again, different lenders have different programs, and sometimes you just got to shop around. So we have one of my clients is using Mishta, or wants to use Mishta, but for Mishta you need a credit score of 640 to qualify for the $10,000 down payment assistance, which goes a long way. That's $10,000 you don't have to bring to the table. You pack that with concessions and everything else, and next thing you know, you're practically moving into the house for zero money at the table. Minus your inspections and appraisals and stuff like that on the side. So, there's lenders out there that you got to find, you got to shop around, build relationships with as a real estate agent and whatnot. There's lenders out there that do have their own programs outside of, the state or the federal government. Some of them are in-house where, they will give you down payment assistance in whatever much, as long as you stay in the house for 5 or 10 years, and then after that it's forgiven. Or if you end up selling the house in 2 years, then you have to pay that back. So what ends up happening is then you end up having 2 liens on your house for a mortgage instead of 1. Not a bad word, all right? It's not a bad thing. Every time you take a mortgage out on the house, you get a lien on the house because they want their money back if that house is sold, right? So that's what happens. But if you're looking to get into the market, you're looking to buy, definitely talk to a lender. Talk to a real estate agent, get your credit score up, get your finances together, and, be ready to move in and make sure that you have money to move in. And as always, I always recommend people don't buy at their highest max. Make sure you have some play money. Taxes go up, things break apart, things need fixing, appliances break down, whatever it is. So make sure you have some money to spend on stuff like that. So with that, if you want to talk a little bit more about real estate, I'm Joe Schmegel with Real Estate for a Cause in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Give me a call, 810-209-4311. Our email is josephg@refacmi.com. I usually go out, website's realtorjoeg.com. I usually go out, I've been out to Port Huron, I've been down to St. Clair Shores, down around Detroit, Southfield, Livonia, Dearborn, as far west as Swartz Creek and close to Ann Arbor, but usually within an hour or 2 hours of the Grand Blanc area. So give me a call. Let's get you in a home or get yours sold, whichever it is. Enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, God bless.